Good morning and welcome back to our channel. This is Teresa and today I'm going to show you how I'm building this fantasy villa dollhouse kit. I got this kit off Amazon and I decided to put it together today. This is one where you don't really get instructions, you just sort of intuitively put it together. There is a number series where you can match it, but honestly that's a lot more work. So first I take all my sheets and I pop out all the pieces. There's a lot of little parts and pieces that you pop out. So first I just work my way through that. Once I have them all, then you do have the front picture where it shows you what it will look like, and I like to use that as my guide. Then once I have all the parts and pieces out, I start placing my big pieces, so the front pieces and the side pieces, and then I get a good look to make sure it's going good. Then I start putting the front balcony on, because often there's next floor pieces that will connect into it. With this way of building, you do have to sort of put things together and then maybe back up a step and go forward a step, because sometimes another part doesn't fit as well with the parts you already have going. But that's just kind of the process. So here you can see I have the front and side and part of the back on and the first part of the balcony. And then I'm working on the floor on the other side. Now you can see I'm doing some more of the front. And honestly, I just work my way around, putting all the parts and pieces on that fit nicely together. And then sometimes as I go, I take a part off. You'll see later when I'm building the sort of bay windows on the side that there's a little balcony I have to include. And I actually had to take the wall out and rebuild in order for that piece to go on. But that's just sort of the process. So I'm making good progress here. I have more than half of the build complete. Now I just have to work on the more finicky parts of the little roof spirals and the other half of the roof from the other side of the house. I also have a set of staircases I need to build, and again, they're not terribly hard, but they sort of all fit together. So if one works, then the next works. This is one of the little side bay windows. They were fairly easy to put together. They do like to pop apart when you're setting them onto the side, so that's a bit tricky, but I did get them to work. You can see they're both on here, and I like that little bay window from the front. Here's my first staircase. That went on pretty smoothly. You're going to see here I'm going to just insert it. And that seems great, but then there's actually two more staircases that I have to build, and they work good too, but I actually had to pop this one out and then put it back in order for the other two to fit. Here's the second one, and then there's another one that runs along the back there, and then there's even a little rail along the side, and that leads up to the very top sort of attic room. I'm loving how the progress is going. I can't wait to get it painted and to work on the interior. The inside is a little bit smaller than a 1x12. I want to say it's like a 1x16. It's not a 1x24, which is the other size I work in, but it's definitely not a 1x12. So I'll probably be making all the furniture by hand, probably a mix of cardboard and wood. I've tried to buy other furniture kits, but it just doesn't quite work for this size. So I am excited to get started on doing the interior, and I hope you enjoyed watching the build of this little fantasy villa. Thanks for watching. If you liked, you can hit like and subscribe to see more content like this and to see the progress of this little build. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.